Oh shit! Hello to the 8 of you, my name is Cather, and it's been a bit. About 6 months, should be going on 7 now. I had this recorded last month, but then I realized midway through that I had somehow managed to have it tracking to my VR headset. That mic, rather than the mic I'm currently using. So that's wonderful. That was about a couple weeks ago, and I've been having a pretty shit time with life, so I got a little bit defeatisty, but that's done now. We're back in action. Last time, we murdered a bitch because, I don't know, he fucking started harassing people. And, now we're here to continue it. Would talk to this NPC, but all he does is complain about it, so we're not going to. Instead, we're gonna go back the way we came initially and continue our little journey in this fantasy world. So, a lot of you might be wondering what I've been doing, by the way, since I last uploaded about 6 months ago. Well, to give you a rundown, I moved across the country. Graduated high school, I moved across the country, built a new computer, and I've been job hunting pretty much since, while also trying to fit in not losing my mind over my own incompetence and losing my own mind over my own lack of self-confidence. So yeah, I've been balancing that out. What else have I been doing? Oh, yeah, preparing to go on a vacation somewhere. Where to? Can't say, because if my parents or brothers somehow find this channel, then, yeah, it's supposed to be a surprise for them, so I can't say. With that all said and done, though, cutscene time.
You're back. Hurry on in. We've been waiting for you.
You're not gonna ask what happened?
I can tell enough by the way you look right now.
I see. Zephyr, I need to ask you something. Would you have invited me to join you, even if I didn't have the blazing sword?
Of course.
Why, though?
There aren't many folks out there who are crazy enough to resist the Renans like we do. So when I find someone with the knack for it, I make sure to keep them close.
Sorry about that. I'll have to make a cut there, but had to run and get my phone just in case, because I gotta have it on hand in case someone actually accepts my job offers or the resumes I've been putting out, because of course, nobody's accepting them right now, and I'm really hoping that with some of the projects I'm working on in the background for YouTube here, that they bring in enough subscribers and enough likes or something to just, you know, maybe make me a YouTube partner, because I need money to live. Living is expensive, kids. Don't graduate high school. But don't drop out either, because it's not worth it. Sorry if you heard that, I have water with me. I'm also thinking of maybe live streaming some Stellaris for some people to consider checking out, though I have to watch my mouth, which, because unlike Twitch, sorry, with YouTube you can't swear, you can't use copyrighted music, and that means I have to remove a couple of my mods because a lot of them are copyrighted music of the anime variety. Because yes, I'm playing JRPGs, it makes sense I'm an anime fan.
Plus, you remind me of another guy we lost.
Now let's continue on with this cutscene with Zephyr, because I think I've interrupted him long enough.
Maybe deep down, I'm trying to help you as a way of making amends for what I couldn't do for him. But if you don't want this, just say the word.
I'm not going anywhere. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't even be here.
If you say so. All right, come on in.
Thanks.
Yes.
Hey, Iron Mask, can I have a minute of your
What's wrong?
time? Hey, Drion, what do you need? Well, all you've been doing since you got here is fight, right? I'm starting to worry that your whole weapon's not gonna hold up. After you're about to fight Balsef, you'll need to prepare for whatever he might throw at you. Luckily, we have a blacksmith here on site. Look to see what he got tempered for you.
Got it.
Alright, I'll be sure to remember that. Quest start. We get to go buy shit. I mean, I'm still gonna swear because, again, I mean, let's face it, I have a high doubt that YouTube would even care if I swear. I'll get in trouble for it for like 10 minutes. Maybe get blocked if I somehow start making money on this platform, which I know I won't. I'm just doing this because I'm desperate and also just want to try and be productive, since my life is currently going nowhere since I've graduated, because I want to get a job, to get an apartment or something to move out of where I'm currently staying.
Hey.
Because right now I am basically just renting out a basement room.
Yeah.
And that's all you need to know. In addition to farm tools, I also make weapons for the Crimson Crows. Knowing it's for you, I just have to help. I'll forge you the best weapon I can manage with the materials I've got. Let's craft something. We got crude and we've got... Ooh. Why is the Zugelpart sword better than the longsword? Why? The longsword's a proper weapon. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I can only get the longsword, but like... There we go. Get that. Shion, you need a new gun, don't you? I have a gun. Oh, I can't make her one. That's a shame. So what do you think about this? Not bad at all. That's the most you'll get out of me right now. Bring me some more materials and I'll whip you up something more grand.
Thanks.
This is plenty grand as is. I never knew Zugelparts were so versatile.
Good, good.
Thanks, glad to hear it. I'll leave the rest in your hands, so go give the Renin hell and set us free, okay? That's the plan. Questo completo! I have nothing better to do with my time but send out resumes and
Is this something
pray.
you're into?
Yeah, these ingenious structures and gadgets never cease to amaze me. Check out these handle grooves.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be seeing here.
All I'm thinking of when he says that is in Metal Gear Solid 3, where there's just, what's it? I think Ava's, like, completely practically undressed save for a bra, and she's like, I wouldn't mind eating you. And then instead she just hands Snake a gun, right? So Snake attention goes immediately from the boobs to admiring the handiwork of this shitty little, what I can only imagine was a 9mm handgun. Maybe a 45, I don't know the model, and I haven't played 3 recently, so I wouldn't remember the exact model, but point is, that's all I'm thinking of with that. Iron Mask has, albeit a Xeno, which, I mean, if you're in the light of the Emperor, Xeno's gotta die. He's in the presence of a semi, for this world's standards at least, attractive Xeno, like, but no. His focus is on the sword and the handle grooves, which I can respect, as a fellow up-and-coming weapons nerd myself. Hopefully I'm not being too loud with this, but what's it matter? In editing, I'll fix it. Because I'm learning how to edit better. Actually, I should probably sleep real quick, so that way I can recharge all the combat points. I refuse to say CP. Yes, sleep. We shall eat grilled mushroom. For Iron Mask.
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away.
Thank you, Iron Mask. Very cool. Sleep music. Oh, yeah. Also, I mentioned earlier, I believe, that there were some projects I'm working on for YouTube. To those who are curious, for the 8 of you, the 2 of you probably still watching this video at this point, I've got one Fallout 4 video I'm recording and script writing for at the moment. I've got a Cyberpunk video I want to pump out, and there's a couple ideas I'm open to, like analysis, because I've been seeing some channels that go from like 2 to 3 videos to automatically like 40k. There was one, I think their name was Spy Dingo or something. And they went from like 2 to 3 views on a Let's Play to just, they did an over-analysis of the Fallout 4 combat tank for the United States, and it just went to 40k views, and now they got like 1,000 subscribers, and it's like, there's a market for that I need to slap myself into. But until then, and until I have an idea of what I want to analyze, I won't, and can't.
Alright, everyone. It's time. Remember, eyes on the prize. We're after Balseph, nothing else. Cut off the head, and the snake perishes. Hit them head on, however, and we won't make it through the castle gates, let alone reach Balseph himself. Luckily, we have an ace up our sleeve. We need to do everything in our power to make sure that ace reaches Balseph's jugular. To that end, I'll be splitting us up into separate forces.
You just said all of us hitting them head-on would be useless. Why would we divide ourselves up?
'Cause we're the decoys. We'll buy our ace in the hole the time they need to get in. We only need to cause enough of a ruckus around the castle to distract the enemy. That said, we need to look like the real deal. which is why I'll be tagging along too.
Yeah,
You
at least-
too, Zephyr? So, who's going to take on Balseph?
The Iron Mask. I'm counting on you and Shion to make your way to wherever Balsef's hiding. Once there, you drive that flaming sword right through him.
You aren't seriously sending in just those two, are you? One of them's a Renin.
No one said the plan was perfect.
He knows not to trust the
By
Xeno.
far, the biggest danger is the one you two will be facing. The fate of this quest rests entirely in your hands, which is why you get the final say. You want out? Now's the time to say so.
And if we say no?
Then you say no. Just means we're back to square one, that's all.
And I go back to being a slave.
It's your life.
No, it isn't.
Ball's in your court, soldier. What do you say?
Balls!
I want to fight.
But for what? What are you fighting for?
To free the Dahnans from the yoke of their abusive oppressors. To no longer die at the whim of another. To break the shackles of our enslavers. To live and taste freedom!
Now you're talking. I believe we have our ace in the hole, people. Hold on to that belief, and we just might break through that wall yet. And what about you?
I was born ready. Now can we get this show on the road?
There's a gate on your right once you leave here. Go through it and ride the elevator you'll find. I'll send ahead a few friendly faces to keep watch on your way. If you get into any trouble, look to them for support. We all clear?
Crystal.
Good. May this battle herald the end of the Renin's bloody 3-century reign.
So I'm gonna place some bets.
To your battle stations, everyone.
Zephyr's probably gonna die. I mean, in the demo, he's very much alive, so probably not, but it's also the demo. I can't trust its accuracy. Can you not hoo-hoo for 5 seconds, woman? Where are you? Where are you, hoo-hoo woman? Where the I need to answer this mystery now. Where the hell are you? I'm gonna murder someone in Minecraft. Oh, it's you, you motherfucker. You. Give me those rabbit ears. Get out of here.
That's an unusual bird.
Yes, it
It's an owl.
is.
They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
What do you want, lady? So it's finally happening. The Renins are going to get what's coming to them. And it's not just some dream after all. I wanted to go on the raid too, but wound up getting put on guard duty instead. Make sure to raise some hell. Yeah, you bet we will. The only people that should be enslaving anyone is me. We've made this crystal clear. Yeah, there's a Fallout video. There's a...
Balsef's castle should be just above us.
All right. And let's use that elevator thing.
Planning a Fallout video, I'm planning a Cyberpunk video, I'm planning some analysis videos on, like, Halo ships. I'm trying to, not necessarily take, there's a channel called Space Talk, right, and they do breakdowns of sci-fi ships. I'm not trying to take their idea, per se, but I want to put my own spin on it, because, again, I like Halo, and as much as I'd love to do a playthrough of it, it's a shooter from 2001, going through 2012 being the last good one with Reach. Because anything past Reach didn't happen in my mind. I don't acknowledge 4, 5, or Infinite, because they're all bad games. Unless it's MCC. MCC was good. Without 4. So, like, I want to do some analysis on, like, fictional structures and vehicles and weapons and armor plates and all that crap. But if anyone has any other ideas that they'd love to see, again, shoot me a suggestion on the comments, because I am very much open to them. Oh yeah, let's do the control event before we continue, and then I'm probably gonna go up that elevator and then the part.
I still can't believe this is happening. We're really about to face off against a Renin Lord.
Well, you're in pretty high spirits for a guy going into a life and death battle.
I'm not saying I'm not worried. But you have to remember, this is the first time any of us Dahnans have really had any hope. What about you? You scared at all?
I don't have time to be scared. This is only the first step in a long, long plan of mine.
You want to take down all 5 lords, right? It's hard to believe it'll ever happen.
But it will.
I know. I haven't forgotten our deal.
Deal with these nuts!
That said,
I'm sorry, I'll cut that
if we
out,
lose,
probably.
we might suffer a fate worse than death, you know.
That's probably true. But instead of worrying about it, wouldn't it be a better use of our time to figure out ways to avoid that and not lose?
I suppose.
Whatever happens, I'll put everything I have into winning. You can count on that.
Wonder if we'll see his face soon. Anyway, let's go up this elevator and then end the part. To the Trench of Flames! Infiltrate the castle. I do like about this angle, you can get a better view of the planet before I end it. You can kind of see there's like an ocean in that central planet. Like, I don't know if the Renins came from that planet or the nearby moon. They're definitely not from this moon that Dana is on. Which begs the question, how did humans even traverse to 2 different moons? But I'm just going to assume at one point they came from one central species from that main planet, and then they diverged offwards, and then something happened to cause a societal collapse. Anyway, that's not important. I'm going to end this here for now, because quite frankly I'm tired, and also want to record some other stuff, and maybe pump out a Xanadu part. It's been about half a year since I did that too. So maybe it's best if I do that. But with that all said, thank you very much for watching this far. If you have, if you enjoyed what I make, can't believe I'm asking this, consider maybe leaving a like or giving me some suggestions in the comments. I'm not going to say you should subscribe, because call to actions like that I find are personally just a detriment to content in general. But again, if you want to, go ahead. I ain't going to stop you. And yeah, with that, I'll see y'all later. Peace.